Well, today we just got two quick updates from Royal Caribbean, so let's dive right in. What's going on, everybody? My name is Brandon. If you are new to the channel and you want to stay up to date with the latest of cruise news, then make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and hit that notification bell to be notified every time we upload a new video. So today's video, we've got a little bit of exciting news and a little bit of not so exciting news. We're going to touch on the Odyssey of the Seas, and we even got some news on the Icon of the Seas, or the Icon project from Royal Caribbean. So let's just take a look and let's get started. So let's take a look first at the Odyssey of the Seas. Unfortunately, she is being delayed yet again for, I don't even know how many times this ship has been delayed now. She was originally supposed to make her debut on July 3rd out of Fort Lauderdale, but unfortunately there were recently 8 crew members on board that were tested positive for COVID. This was before they were fully vaccinated. Everybody on board has received their second dose from what I've heard, but they hadn't met that 2-week period before they were quote-unquote fully vaccinated yet. Those crew members are doing fine, but just out of an abundance of caution, pretty much Royal Caribbean is just saying, hey, we're going to push the start date back to July 31st. So it's glad to see that all those crew members are doing well. Hopefully they recover quickly, and we can have a start date finally of July 31st. You know, Odyssey of the Seas has had so many delays and so many delays of entry into service. It is crazy. The ship was originally supposed to come out last November, but because of an incident in the shipyard and COVID, the ship was delayed till April. And then once the ship came into service, she was delivered. She was going to start over in Israel, but due to the conflicts going on over there, she had to be delayed, or she had to be pulled out of that, and that season got canceled. So now she's coming over to the U.S. and sailing out of Fort Lauderdale like originally anticipated, just a different time of year basically. And so now that she's over here, she's ready to get going on July 3rd, and then this happened, so she's been delayed yet again. But we're still looking at the end of July as a start date for Odyssey of the Seas, so fingers crossed that she gets sailing soon. Next up, we got an exciting topic. We have the Icon of the Seas. Icon of the Seas is, if you aren't familiar, is the next project or the next new generation of ships from Royal Caribbean. Not a lot has been announced on these ships. We know that they're about 200,000 tons and hold about 5,200 passengers or so. There have been absolutely no updates besides that ever since those ships were ordered, I think back in maybe 2016, 2017 or so. So it's been quite a while since we've even gotten any sort of update on those. But we got an update today, even though it seems like I feel like a while ago we've been seeing every now and then like some blocks for the Icon of the Seas pop up, but maybe that wasn't it. I'm not too sure. But we did just get an article today saying that the steel has been cut for the first ship in the Icon class. And I guess technically they did finally announce that it was Icon of the Seas. I think previously it was always the Icon project or the Icon class, but now we actually got somebody saying Icon of the Seas from Royal Caribbean, so that's really exciting. These ships are going to be built in the Meyer Turku, Finland shipyard, which is where Allure and Oasis of the Seas were built. And most recently, the Carnival Mardi Gras was just built over there as well, so that'll be the same shipyard. Icon of the Seas is set to debut in the fall of 2023. No announced home ports quite yet, but we will probably get some of that information very shortly. Royal Caribbean initially ordered the Icon project several years ago and originally only ordered 2 ships, but over the last few years, as they got closer and closer to construction, they have ordered a 3rd ship. The first one, Icon of the Seas, it will be delivered in the fall of 2023. The second ship is unnamed, will be delivered in the second quarter of 2025. And the unnamed 3rd ship will be delivered in the second quarter of 2026. These ships will be the first in Royal Caribbean's fleet and start of the new, almost like a revolution in the industry that we have of the liquefied natural gas cruise ships, similar to Carnival Mardi Gras and other similar ships to her, the new Disney ships. So liquefied natural gas is like the future of cruising, basically, the future of powering vessels or cruise ships. So she will be the first. All 3 of these will be powered by liquefied natural gas. Something also on the environmentally friendly side of things, Icon class will feature shore power connection, which is basically reduces the ability, or I guess they can actually shut down the ships when they're in port and still run the ships as well. So they don't have to like connect, or they don't have to keep their engines running while they are in port in order to, power the ships, power all the lighting and stuff like that. So it keeps them from, polluting or anything like that when they're just sitting stationary or, docked at the ports. Well, besides that, no additional information that we received on Icon of the Seas. We did get this really cool graphic that you see here, Icon of the Seas 2023, which is really neat. That leaves me to believe that maybe we'll get a rendering of the ship soon. I was honestly hoping when I saw the little article titles, like, did we finally see a render of the ship? Unfortunately, no. But now that construction has started, the ship's going to start taking place. They're going to have to show us soon because we're going to end up finding out on our own as the ship starts coming together. So I would say hopefully within the next maybe couple months. We've seen with Norwegian Cruise Line that they're starting to announce their new ships or details on the Project Leonardo class. So hopefully with that, we'll start seeing the next generation Icon class from Royal Caribbean very soon. Hopefully we get a render. I have no idea what the ship is going to even look like. I have no, ideas of what they could do with this ship. Just the way they seem to outdo themselves every single time whenever they unveil a new ship or a new class. So I can't wait to see this one. I'm so excited for the Icon class. I've been excited just to see what these look like ever since they ordered the ships. So with that said, what are your thoughts on Odyssey of the Seas being delayed just a little bit longer? What are your thoughts on the Icon class? And anyways, if you like today's video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you want to stay up to date with all the latest of cruise news like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. But anyways, thank you for watching again, and I'll see you in the next one.